Hey everybody, clearing. All right, so I did also just post a crystal digs video, and I'm starting to take names and people who are interested. So if you want information on that, I'm going to pin my email in the comments below, and you can get more information on the digs coming up in 2025 when I know more. If you want to be on my email list, you can go ahead and reach out. But let's dive into Divine Feminine check-in and see what are the Divine Feminines up to? What are the energies? What is the Divine Feminine Collective experiencing right now in the connections? How are they viewing the connections, their masculine, on the heart space, consciously on the heart space? What are they wanting to manifest? What is being cleared? What kinds of epiphanies and awarenesses are the feminines having on the journey at this time? How do all these things relate to their masculine? So for you masculines watching, what can we see for some inside scoop on what you might want to know about your feminines, and where would the DFs like the energy to go based on what they are feeling at this time? What would they like to see happen next? All right, conscious mind about the connections, DFs, transformation, Ace of Cups. Okay, so we're getting the death energy, which is transformation. The feminines are aware that things are changing from the way they used to be into a new, more love-filled, genuine, present. The Ace of Cups is something new blossoming. So the feminines know that the old ways of relating are obsolete and there's something new coming in. How does this relate to the masculines? Ooh, they see you stepping into your empowerment. This can mean that they don't feel some kind of an historical energy in you. So whatever it has been that may have caused your feminine to not see you in mastery, that layer seems to be diminished in some way, evolving, being released. What do the feminines want to see next? So we have the lady in waiting in the garden. This is like the empress before the emperor comes in and proposes, those kinds of things. So feminines have their back kind of coy to the masculines here. Okay. They're like, it's like demure, coy. There's something here, feminines, where you know your masculine is ready to strike, or at least you're not going to do it. So yeah, masculines, your feminines are ready. And so they're waiting for you to seal the deal. Yeah, cute. Feminines are very playful today. So yeah, you're staying busy here, feminines, and masculines. Look at the snake's tongue out, like testing the air, right? Something about your scent, feminines, your masculines love. What can we see about how the feminines are thinking of you, masculines? Judgment and 10 of Cups. So their eyes are being opened to some layers of what you bring to the table, masculines, that are very much your feminine's cup of tea. They're seeing Lord of Perfected Success. These feminines are having their eyes open to layers of who you are, your character. This is divinely revealed. This is not a casual, sense. This is very obviously orchestrated, higher, higher awareness. How does this relate to you? Here's another one of those garden analogies. This is my Garden of Eden temptation. So in the past, they may have thought that you were just attractive physically, or this can be a player energy. There's something that they're seeing on a deeper level with you masculines right now. Their eyes are being opened to something of your rarity that goes far beyond just the physical appearance here. What would the feminines like to happen? There's something about working in the 3D, in the material realm, together on things. I just heard they feel you. I heard the word incentive. They feel you looking for ways to work together. Contribution. They see you making an effort. There's something that they are sensing. They're starting to see how you have been making an effort in ways that weren't as obvious as they are becoming now. Oh, that's so lovely. What can we see for the feminines on the heart space? Wow, 10 of Pentacles and humility. They're believing. The feminines are believing in these connections. When they step out of ego and out of assumptions, expectations, projections, fears, they're seeing something more long-standing underneath of the surface concerns. It's giving me the feeling that there's something more substantial that's been hidden in plain sight. So each connection will differ, but there's this long-term energy that when the feminines take a step back and look at it from an outside perspective, there are some very sincere, long-term themes running through these connections that defy the fear-based assessment that would say that this is temporary or that it won't last or that there isn't a large degree of care. Something comes to the forefront when humility comes in that is much more practical and grounded, that looks like a more long-standing, long-term factor. How does this relate to you, masculines? The Chariot in the inverse. So this is a card of movement. This can be trips. There's something about distance, travel, movement, uncertainty. Something is up for consideration. It's almost like irony. This 10 of Pentacles, this long-term energy, there's some sort of an irony that's happening with things being able to move forward right now, or the illusion that they're not moving forward. Again, travel, actual moving plans. There's something up in the air here that when there's a humble approach, it's neither here nor there. There's long-term energy between the two. But if we get caught up in the more immediate assessment, it doesn't, we don't see this long-term stuff. It's something like that. There are two time clocks going on here where feminines are just holding space for the probabilities that will unfold rather than getting hung up on fearing that certain things on the surface of the energy indicate the entirety of the connection. There is this long-term stuff. So the feminines are almost giving themselves a healthy reminder or a reality check that they don't have to be concerned about immediate changes because there is something more long-term and established here. What do the feminines want to see? Okay, the world. So that is a distance card, a travel card, but it's also cycles wrapping up, and it also is the full picture, the full, well-rounded connection as well, a whole connection, a holistic connection. There's something about the temporary being a little bit up in the air, but the long term still being established and secure. What an interesting juxtaposition. these connections really do offer flux and consistency. So the feminines here on the heart space are beginning to feel safe in exploring the variety these connections offer, the non-attachment, the true connection that is here, but also the fluidity, the flexibility contained in these connections. There is a sense of I'm smiling so much here, there's safety. So it may not be traditional, but there is something here that is secure. What can we see for the heart space for you masculines? 5 of Cups and the Emperor in the inverse. There's a grieving card here. We've been seeing the masculines through the eclipse with some processing going on. So on the heart space, your feminines are really looking at you as though you're going through a rite of passage, this grieving, and you're not fully in your Emperor energy. It's like you have to go through something here in order to put it into context to become your fullest expression, so that you can get back into more normalcy. There's something about transition here that the feminines are seeing you go through, masculines, that it's tempering you. They see this process of maturation in you, that you're going through some kind of adversity right now, and it's taking you down off your high horse and putting you onto your throne. Wow. How are they seeing this relates to you? They see something about a temporary hold up in prosperity and growth. It's a more internalized emotional growth, wisdom, spiritual development, rather than just financial. It's almost like finances are paused in a way, or not the focus so much anymore. So your feminine might have thought you were overly concerned with material realm pursuits, and now for whatever reason, they see you going into more of an emotional processing. What is the future? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Your feminine feels as though they've been self-made, that they've become self-realized, that they have manifested their own reality, and they see you stepping into this dancing to the beat of your own drum, but individuating from the status quo and coming into your own as well, to be that King of Pentacles, the master of your domain. The Emperor can sometimes be contrived, and in the inverse like this, it's more of a humble honor to manage your accountability in such a way that you sincerely are grateful for life and the opportunities it has presented you, the adversity, the triumph, the gratitude, the blessing. So your feminine is seeing you going through a humbling motion where they're seeing you become someone who understands what really matters, masculines. What can we see for what the feminines want to manifest here in the connections? The Moon and the Princess of Pentacles. They want to continue uncovering the depth of connection between the two of you in little, meaningful, fleeting ways, small doses. They would like more frequent, positive, small doses of connection here. Something to be said for letting it happen naturally, organically. How do they feel this relates to you? They feel like instead of all or nothing, the Hanged One energy where everything grinds to a halt, this will help move things forward if it doesn't have to be all or nothing. It can just be more casual, more common, more frequent, the little things. Yeah, exchanges. They don't need grandiose exchanges. They just want to have genuine exchange. What action are the feminines desiring to take? 10 of Wands and 4 of Swords. The feminines do have something very burdensome that they have not fully released yet, that they want to heal and recuperate, restore, replenish, decompress. And that is why the feminines now don't want to rush things. They want to take it slow. They want to be genuine. They want to be kind. They want to catch their breath. How does this relate to you, masculines? Yeah, they've come into their knowing. Be still and know, the high priestess here. So the feminines also don't want to manufacture these connections. They don't want to lead them. They want you to approach them. They want to be courted. Good old-fashioned courtship, I just heard. What can we see for the energy? Yeah, they want to tame the beast. It's funny because they know that you love them if you're willing to take it slow, masculines, and put in the effort. Why did I just want to cry? The sweetness, the genuine, the real, true connection, trustworthy. Your feminine, this is the hug your feminine gives you, taming the beast here, when they know you care enough to put in the work, to put in the effort, to get to know them. It's really good. Bonding. I'm just hearing bonding. What can we see for the biggest challenge that the feminines? The Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Lord of Peace restored. Yeah, the feminines are coming out of overthinking and feeling like they are powerless or limited in some way. They're seeing that taking it slow and genuine restores the peace. But there's something about them seeing you putting in the work, masculines, or desiring to not run anymore and begin to connect, bond, exchange in little ways, genuine ways that can build a new narrative together. How do they feel? Okay, so this is designing the future, this legacy together, this foundation in under your own terms, the way that works for each of you, unique ways. These unusual and never before seen combinations of highly creative, intelligent, heartfelt counterparts. Where do they feel this can go? The destined path. Yeah, there's that restoration that the feminines are just allowing for the emotion, their preferences, their love, their trust in what they desire to make them feel good. The things that really matter, it's like they're just receiving that and knowing that they can be wholesome, that they can be good, that they can feel supported and loved. They're allowed to receive that and deserve that. This is the challenge, is telling themselves the wholesome storylines about taking it slow and being appreciative instead of the impulsive, rebellious, lusty kind of things. This is really righteousness coming into the souls of the feminines. What is the solution? Tower and the Judgment, the last judgment, the spirit of primal fire. Okay, so this solution is for the feminines to continue to open and tell themselves that they actually have always wanted the real thing. Any of the rebellion, any of the acting out, any of the searching, any of the spinning wheels or spreading themselves too thin or overdoing it or overcompensating, that passion or that impulsivity isn't the depth of the true primal fire, like this card said, the true soul, the eternal self. It's found in this wisdom, high priestess, righteousness. And this is a click that's happening within the psyches of the feminines that It's not that they're being rejected or forsaken or outcast or alienated. They're literally going through a purification, coming into their worth. And it's not a punishment that they are not in unions at this point. It's a preparation. It's an establishing energy to establish these feminines and position them to actually have the real thing. There is a developmental stage that the feminines go through that they fear they're going to be alone forever or outgrow all options or never find somebody that's well matched. But their eyes are being opened here that this is exactly what they've been asking for. And as they come into the wholeness that truly is luscious and fulfilling and delicious, this is where they can partner for life. This is where they feel the receptivity of genuine love, of actual love. How does this relate to you? Judgment. They're seeing you as that. I think we have the Judgment card how many times? 3, 4 in this reading so far. They can't unsee you this way, masculines. Yeah, there it is for the 3rd time. They are seeing you as that one that is aligning with that deeper truth. A perfect match. What do they want to happen? This is that perfect match. Stepping out of their comfort zone to continue witnessing what is actually here rather than what they have thought things should look like. They're very much falling in love with you for who you really are, masculines. Not just your physical, not just your attractiveness. That way, they're really seeing you. Your diamond self, I heard. What is the direction in the near future? Ace of Cups and open-mindedness. So this is love's new beginnings. Oh, I just heard true love's kiss. So yeah, for many, the next kiss you have with your counterpart is going to contain the secrets of the universe, I just heard. And there's that humility again, the strength. There's a lot of strength cards and a lot of revelation, judgment cards in this reading. This is absolutely beautiful because strength comes in when the devil has been overcome. So much unconditional love, so much truth in this reading. And they see you also being taken by this white rose, this peace offering here. They see you not conceding, but walking in humility here as well, masculines. Oh, look at that. There's the 4 of Wands. So they feel this on the horizon. They feel this foundation being laid within. They've never been, pardon me, my throat chakra. They've never been more grounded in knowing who they see you to be and who they truly desire you to be. They see you embodying that, masculines. There's such a deep appreciation starting here for the feminines with their masculines. It's very moving. Okay, we're going to do a Moonology card. What is the last card we can get here? That one. Watch for signs. Follow the moon. The obvious first sign is the eclipses doing the funky maneuvers. There was supposed to be one on the 18th of October, and then it was on the 2nd, and now there's not one on the 18th. So I guess those things change. Maybe we shifted timelines. Okay, follow the moon. Watch for signs. What is the universe telling you? It's important to learn how to read the signs coming your way. What signs are you being sent? Learning to read the signs is a big step along the spiritual path. They can come in the form of dreams, music, numbers, or patterns. Your life themes are signs of what's going on in your consciousness. There are signs all around you, and you need to see them. Alternatively, in the coming 24 hours, ask the universe for a concrete sign of some kind about your questions. For example, ask to see a rainbow or a pink unicorn or whatever feels right to you. And then keep your eyes peeled. There's your answer. This card can come up as a sign to change your behavior or your focus. Pay attention. The signs are everywhere. What are you seeing? This card is also a gentle reminder to get back into healthy routines that will help your life to tick more smoothly. Meditation will help you. Okay. Well, looks like some signs are coming in, some confirmations. Ask the universe for a rainbow as your sign and see if you get a double one. The universe is talking. Are you listening? I saw 2 rainbows the other day when I asked for hope. And boom, boom, there they were. How beautiful. All right, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.